There's a time where you plan and plan and plan, and there comes a time where you have to execute. You can only improve on the things that you already started. The timeline between when you start and when you get to your intended destination, that is the process. Confusion is not necessarily a bad thing. There comes a time in everybody's life where you have to make a decision. You have to make a choice that is important to the progress of your life. Sometimes we really don't know who we are or where we want to be. And when we eventually figure it out, we don't know how to close the gap between where we are and where we want to be. This video is majorly for people who already have goals but are yet to achieve them. But if you are still in a phase of your life where you are confused, if you're still in that phase where you're not sure of the next step to take, I'm going to give 3 tips that can help you. Firstly, are you confused or are you changing and evolving? It's okay to outgrow old patterns, old beliefs, and old systems when you begin to embrace new ideas, new knowledge, and a new way of life. The change from your old beliefs and systems to the new one might feel uncomfortable. That might be a reason you're feeling confused because you're changing. Well, change is a beautiful thing. You should embrace it. Secondly, choose the path that brings you the most happiness. If you're trying to decide between a few choices, go with the choice that makes you the happiest. Thirdly, confusion usually comes from a lack of knowledge. The more you learn, the more you know, the more you understand, the less confused you are. How can you learn? By reading books, by paying for courses, by attending conferences, attending events, traveling, experiencing new things will increase your knowledge. The blessing is in the journey and not in the destination. Challenges and setbacks, they come to build your character, they come to build your person. They don't come to tear you down. And the only way you can grow, the only way you can be wiser is when you overcome the challenges that come your way. It is when situations arise and you are able to go through it gracefully, that is when you can say that you are an overcomer. That is when you can say that you have wisdom. That is when you can say you are resilient. But if you have never gone through life-changing processes, you might not even know your capabilities. You might not know the kind of capacities you have because you have not been through situations that have challenged you. The second tip for enjoying the process is to celebrate every win. Celebrate your little achievements, celebrate your little goals. For example, if you are climbing to the top of the mountain, you don't have to wait till you get to the top before you celebrate. You can celebrate every step forward. It is the little wins that eventually pile up to a bigger win, right? It is the little steps that you take that piles up to you getting to the top of the mountain. There's a saying that Rome wasn't built in a day, but Rome was built brick by brick, block by block. So every time you put a block down, you can celebrate. Celebration does not necessarily have to be for something that is very huge or very big. You can celebrate little things. It is important to cultivate a habit of gratitude. When you are grateful for small things or what may seem as minor wins, You begin to appreciate your journey more. You begin to recognize and fully take in every step that has led you to where you are, and also recognize the more steps that will eventually lead you to your final destination or your biggest goal. It is important to be grateful. It is important to recognize your little wins, to celebrate them. That is one of the ways in which you can enjoy the process. The final tip for enjoying the process is to know that if you don't enjoy the process, you cannot enjoy the destination. The process is necessary. You cannot get rid of it. You cannot fast forward it, right? As human beings, sometimes we get a false notion that happiness is in the next best thing. Oh, I'll be happy when I buy a car. Oh, I'll be happy when I build a house. Oh, I'll be happy when I graduate. Oh, I'll be happy when I get married. Oh, I'll be happy when I get a better job. Oh, I'll be happy when I do this, when I do that. Why can't we be happy now? One thing to know is that life is happening right now. Life is happening now. Life is happening today. Life is not going to begin when you reach your goals. Life is not going to begin when you achieve the next thing that you want to achieve. Life is already happening. So why not enjoy your life? Why not enjoy the now? If you're not happy now, what makes you think that you will be happy when you achieve that thing that you want to achieve? Because another thing about human beings is that our wants, our needs are insatiable, meaning that they cannot be satisfied. If I want a car today, the moment I get the car, I want a house, right? If I marry today, the moment I get married, I want a child. And then if I cannot have that next thing that I want, I trick myself into thinking or believing that I have to be unhappy since I haven't gotten that thing yet. Anthony de Mello said, it is okay to have desires, but the unfulfillment of those desires should not make you unhappy. It's okay for me to desire a car, a brand new fancy car, but me not getting that car, me not being able to buy that car, should not make me unhappy. Happiness does not come from the things that you have, the things that you own, the clothes that you wear, the food that you eat. Happiness comes from within. You decide your happiness irrespective of your circumstance, irrespective of your situation. That is why there's some people on a sick bed that are probably happier than those that are moving around healthy. There's some people that are blind that are probably happy than those who can't see. Happiness is a personal choice. Happiness is not determined by outward occurrences. Happiness is determined by inside. So your joy is not tied to the things that you own. Your joy is not and should not be tied to your achievements. It's a good thing to achieve your goals, but at the end of the day, your goals don't necessarily have to define you. Your goals don't have to define your happiness. In summary, choosing to enjoy the process is a personal choice. Some people actually choose to be miserable with the way they react to circumstances, situations, and occurrences, and other people choose to be happy with the way they react to life challenges. Our perspective on life, the way that we see life, actually matters. The same way they say, is the glass half full or is it half empty, right? So, how you see things ultimately matters. I sincerely hope that the points in this video have been beneficial or useful to, probably, even if it's just one person out there that finds these tips useful or helpful, then I'm fulfilled. Right? The purpose of this video is to help, to educate, and to inspire. The purpose of my YouTube channel in general is to educate, to inspire, and to help. So if this video has been able to help, even if it's just one person, then I believe the aim of the video has been achieved. So if you enjoyed watching, please like, please subscribe, please share this video to your friends, anyone you feel might need it, and do drop a comment in the comment box. It's so nice to have you around. So till next time, bye.